Hello and welcome to this reading for Cancer, February 2024. This is a reading for all Cancer placements or just for people who are drawn to the title. I am not that strict with the astrology. I mainly use it as another tool for interpretation. I'm not necessarily the person who is super scientific about astrology. I'm just combining it with the tarot cards. So also my tarot card readings are not predictions of the dreamy prince coming into your life. It's more like a reflection on a life situation, on a relationship dynamic, and in a maybe more creative way we can figure out the psychology of a situation. So let's see what's going on with the cards for Cancer in February 2024. Isn't that crazy? It's insane. February 2024. What a nice date. 2/20/24. All right, let's see. Cancer. The Five of Cups in the reverse. Good. Good, because with the Five of Cups in the reverse, we might be able to release emotion, release disappointment, get over something, get over feelings of disappointment, maybe sadness, maybe grief, and let go, you know, let them out, step over it. It could, of course, also mean when it's in the reverse that we don't want to look at those feelings, which I doubt very highly in a Cancer reading if I bring the characteristics of Cancer into context. So I think it's more releasing emotions that need to be released, emotional pain, I want to say, or unpleasant emotions. Five of Wands in the reverse. Ooh. Oh, sorry, that's the Four of Wands. For some reason I saw five. Four of Wands in the reverse. It seems very much like with the Four of Wands in the reverse, we want to think about how we in the past maybe chose things that were not for us, that we now still grieve, and maybe we are disappointed in a way about how it turned out to be really not the thing that we thought, or the environment that we thought, or the person that we thought. With the Four of Wands in the reverse, we are kind of not feeling like we're with the right people at the right place, having the right energy in this place or with the person. So it feels not very free, it feels unfree. So yeah, I'm laughing because I was just thinking of Countess Luann saying, don't be all uncool, be like cool, don't be like uncool. Be free, don't be like all unfree. Cancer. No, but I know it's not that easy to sometimes detect that we might deceive ourselves by choosing situations and places that are actually not really nurturing our soul as much as we want to. And this is maybe something that is a little disappointment you're working yourself through. It could also be, yeah, it could be something little. It seems like something little to me. Not a biggie. Death card in the reverse. And when I say that, the Death card in the reverse is here. So yeah, it is a biggie, I guess, or it could be. And it's all either. So we have two lanes we can go here with these cards. One lane is, it's either congratulations, you've arrived in the process of really letting something go, ending out a transformation, having a rebirth. You're just at the verge of having this rebirth because the Death is in the reverse. Or it is a really big attention sign to now finally start looking at situations, feelings, places that are just not for you anymore and that need to really go for good, And I'm not saying just for now, but for good, because the Death card is for good, you know. So choosing situations, places that are not vibing with your highest playful, creative, and wonderful light self. It's time to really end this process of taking part in it. You know, it's not that we can just cut out everybody of our lives, and that's not the point. It's more like knowing where to step further into. And we still try out things, and we still, you know, connect with people, and we still are in certain environments, and maybe we have to be, like with jobs or with profession, where it's like, oh, there's 99% of these people are not my kind of people, but there's 1% of the people who are my kind of people, and I love doing what I'm doing, so I'm going to continue, you know. I'm not going to let people push me out of something. And as I'm saying this, I'm really talking about myself, to be quite honest. But yeah, with the Death card, we are maybe really closing out things that just don't fit. And we are, with the 5 of Cups, allowing ourselves to also let go emotionally, I think. Yeah, 3 of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Ooh. Cancer. It's time. It's time. I tell you, it's time. This is gonna be the title of the video. It's time. Because, you know, the Death, he's not asking you for permission. He's coming in and he's saying it's time. Now. You can't fight this. And I feel like this whole month is going to be this huge transformation. All right, so this other person in relationships, this can be romantic relationships, this doesn't have to be romantic relationships, this can be friendships, work colleagues, family members, or, I don't know, your dog. This other person. The Hermit in the reverse. Well, yeah, I mean, when I see this in also combination with this other reading, then this makes sense, right? There's a person that has a hard time right now. It could be a Virgo or there's people surrounding you that might be having a hard time being alone by themselves. And they're looking for guidance from outside of themselves. Maybe you. So this is the Hermit in the reverse. Or not even just for guidance, just maybe for entertainment, for distraction, for answers, for experiences, because they're having a hard time finding that within, and they like to maybe, I want to say, use people to give them inspiration. And I'm not sure how much there's wrong with that, if somebody wants to be used. Ah, yeah, sweet dreams are made of these. Okay. Shaman of Swords. That brings some ambivalence in communication. I think it's like, it seems like you're trying to figure out these people. Or we are trying to figure out these people in a collective. Like, what does this person want from me? I'm skeptical. The Shaman of Swords, when he's like not upright, not in the reverse, he's kind of skeptical. He's like, I don't know what to think about you, you know, because he is highly analytical, highly probably guarded also, and is really skeptical about people just coming in and playing their weird, doing their weird BS. And he's the smart king, you know, he's just the smart, analytical, also psychologically very gifted. Gifted in a sense of good at the psychology of people, and understanding the psychology of people. So I think you're trying to figure out environments and maybe a specific person. What's their deal? I don't know what's their deal with me, because it seems like they're just like having a hard time being alone. And I don't even know how much that has to do with me, to be quite honest. Yeah, 10 of Cups in the reverse. I knew it. Don't even entertain a person who is not seeing something with you. I mean, do if that's what you want, you know, if you're both like, oh, we're having such a good time, even though we don't see each other together ever at all in the future, and this is actually not fulfilling, but still we are just enjoying this, then weird, but go for it. But it seems like both are like, this person is just having a hard time being alone, trying to get some stimulation from the outside world, or whatever, like people in general. Be aware of people like that, be skeptical of people like that who are just having a hard time being alone, because they are not, probably, I want to say, not good partners. Because they will always want something from you. And you might think that's endearing and flattering in the beginning, but it's not. Okay, Judgment. There's a way out of this, a very clear way out of this, I think, with the Judgment card. You will know how to maneuver this, and there will be like a guidance from above guiding you out of this situation or through this situation. Maybe you don't have to be out of this situation, but like you will know the answers when you need them. And it seems like you might even want, or you might even be looking for some sort of salvation from the outside, because you kind of don't want to be in this situation anymore. This could very well be the case, but it's coming. If you're really looking for it, I mean, it could be a big ending of a long-term relationship as well, with the Death card and this whole thing that you have going on here. Doesn't have to be. But the realization that something is just never, or never say never, but right now at this time in this period of your life, really not at all leading to happiness, and a happiness that we all crave for in the 10 of, or wish for in the 10 of Cups. You know, that's, this realization might be a tough one, but it might be also very freeing. The Judgment card. The Judgment card is a very freeing card. Okay, one more art oracle card. This is an interesting reading. Edvard Munch. Edvard Munch. A lot of you know him, at least they know the painting The Scream, which the movie The Scream is a little bit of a homage to this painting. Okay, he is saying a composed soul is not necessarily a calm one. Oh, that's so true. Then he's saying scream into a canvas, not a pillow. Yeah, paint out your feelings, because, or whatever you do creatively, you know, I think it's important right now here with the 5 of Cups, 4 of Wands, Death card. It would be probably helpful to let out the agony or the sad feelings or the grief in a creative way, on a creative level. So paint, sing, dance, build something, I don't know, decorate your house, or find something, sing a song and stuff. You know what it is. Write a poem, write something down in your journal and make a little nice creative thing out of it. Make a little nice creative project out of it. And then he's also saying ask anxiety to pose for you. It's funny. Yeah, you could really, if there is really challenging feelings with the 5 of Cups, we have that here. It is interesting to kind of it could be interesting to kind of use them artistically, you know, in an artistic way or creative way. So yeah, Cancer. That's an interesting reading. Thank you so much for being here. I hope your February is freeing, and that's what I see. It's like really bringing you a lot of freedom, and it can be a possibility to feel much lighter, I think, again. So thank you so much for being here. Check out my description box with all the stuff that is in there, all the information, and please subscribe, like, comment, and I hope we'll see each other next time. And until then, I hope you have a great time, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.